Welcome back to Dinosaur Deep Dive, a series where we closely examine each creature known to Ark Survival Evolved. In today's show, come with me as we take a look at a prehistoric carnivore that is by far one of the silliest looking dinosaurs I've ever seen, but is certainly still a threat to any player unlucky enough to come face to face with one without backup. A dinosaur whose name is far more menacing than its actual looks. But don't be fooled, for this dinosaur can strike fear into people who are still naked and afraid of early game Ark. This dinosaur is the Carnotaurus. The Carnotaurus, or Carno for short, is one of Ark's earliest threats into the game. I say earliest because a lot of places within each Ark boast at least some population of Carnos. These dinosaurs are quick-moving and hard-hitting to the early players, still finding their ways on the beaches of the island, Aberration, the Center, Ragnarok, and even Scorched Earth. Although not really a threat to higher-level players with tames and better equipment, if you're caught with your pants down around one of these, be ready for a fight. Now, when it comes to the Carno, a lot of people think that they are fairly useless. Now, unfortunately, I'm one of those people because the Carno is pretty much the dinosaur that is between the Raptor and T-Rex in size and usefulness. You could argue that the Allosaurus would be the first in line for that title, but the Allosaurus is a different monster altogether. The Carno, although not a necessary tame, does have some things an early player could exploit. They have pretty decent movement speed, making them great at traversing the early starting areas with some teeth. Where the Raptor falls short of defense and offense, the Carno makes up for in size and bite. They're also great first meat gatherers as they can do more damage than most of the early game carnivores players tame. As far as defense, you'd be better off with something with more teeth, but they can be good at defending choke points inside your base. I don't think I can think of anything scarier than a roided out Carno waiting for you at the end of a hallway inside of a potential base raid. Nightmare fuel if there ever was some. However, that's where their usefulness, at least in my opinion, comes to an end. So, you really want to tame one, right? Well, let's figure out how. When it comes to taming a Carno in this video, I want to act as if I'm starting out and won't have access to dino gates, traps, trank darts, etc. For this method, here's what I recommend. First, you're gonna want to make sure the area around the Carno is free from nasty creatures that want to kill you. It might be worth it to lure the Carno away into a safer location. Once the Carno is in a safe location, begin tranking it. If you can find a higher place above the Carno, it would be wise to trank it from up there, so long as it can't reach you. When the Carno becomes too sleepy from the tranks, it will try and run away. Use this time to get closer and hit your shots every time. When this happens, the dinosaur will not attack unless it loses enough torpor. Once it's knocked out, I always recommend building something around the tame to ensure success. So what can you feed it? And so now that you have your very own Carno, let's review some of its uses. They have pretty decent movement speed, making them great at traversing the early starting areas with some teeth. They're also great first meat gatherers as they can do more damage than most of the early game carnivores players tame. And so there you have it, everything you need to know about the Carnotaurus, how to find, tame, and utilize this predator. Now, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Dinosaur Deep Dive, and if you have, be sure to tune in Thursdays at 4 PM Eastern Standard Time for all new episodes featuring a brand new dinosaur every week. Didn't get a chance to see last week's episode? No worries, I've got you covered. Check the end screen of this video or click the top right hand corner of the video for the playlist. Give me some help and feedback on which dinosaur you want to see next week. Thanks for watching.